right, so now we're live. How are you all? Yes, I know it's a different format than before. It had to happen, just like the haircut had to happen. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I couldn't get it to go right the first time, so let's just say we're here, we're clear, so we're good. So, what's going on, everybody? Let's catch up. Let's see what's up, PJ. Hi, Mike. Hi, Sam Hayen. Yeah, we've got, as a matter of fact, a week from Friday night, Sam Hayen's got or Irina's got a event here. If you all, want to go and come to a ghost hunt that she'll be in charge of. Also, I've got, as I just mentioned, the American Ghost Walks has got their event here on Friday and Saturday night. So it's $99 a person. What? Yes, Mike's there. Good evening. Hey, Mar. Hey, Weeze. So, like I said, the link is to get the tickets is up there on the. It's pinned, as a matter of fact. It's right there. So, hi, Sarah. So, God, I can't believe it's already March 3rd. It's been a month since we shot the sizzle reel, and we still haven't gotten anything going on that. I'm waiting to get the actual thing. God help us. Yeah, I got a haircut. I had to. It's been like 13 months since I got it, but I got it cut finally. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Hey, Matt, how are you? All is well. Just the struggle is real. Yeah, listen to what Irina's saying. Hey, William, long time. Yeah. And again, do me a favor, folks. Go rent this movie, House at the End of the Drive. That's right. You can rent it at houseattheendofthedrive.com. There's a link. It's $3.99 for a 3-day rental. It's not anything to be released otherwise. The struggle is real. Trust me, you have no idea. Hey, Laura. So I've got two screens. I got this screen and I got that screen, the big television screen in the kitchen. I don't know whatever happened to Luna. I spoke to her a couple of weeks ago. Never saw her. She's busy working. I'm watching for a while. First time we caught you live. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Deepanet. Hi, Cindy. Reggie, Sam, and Domino are doing very well. Thank you for asking, Cindy. Hey, Ghost Grimes, how are you? Let me point out behind me, we've got the ghost bell, we've got the two cat toys, and they're all turned on. So if they start lighting up behind me, no fireplace tonight, no. Have a dark doorway. Yeah, that dark doorway goes into the John over there, and the cat. Yeah, that's my black cat stuffed animal. Where are the cats? I guess everybody's away. I don't see them. I guess Reggie's over there. But no, everything is going good. The pets are doing fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to get things going, trying to find a way to sell the movie. Hey, Nancy. And what the problem is a lot of I showed it to an exec over at Paramount Pictures, and he says, "Well, it's old." I said, "So it's a period piece. So it's a period piece. It takes place in 2005 or 15, depending upon how you want to edit that." I said, "But the point is," I said, "it's a period piece. Leave it at that." I said, "There are period pieces. They make movies that are period pieces." I said, "It's never been released," but he was hemming and hawing with the sales team, so it was like, oh no. So in any event, hi Nance. Like I said, I think it'd be good enough for television. Can we get a copy of the audio trailer for your movie? I don't really have a audio trailer for the movie, as a matter of fact. I'll be taking a trip to your house. Oh, Joanne, how nice. Joanne, do you know anybody else that wants to go? We're trying to, I think they might have reached out to you. Mike was trying to reach out to everybody to have them all come on Friday night or Saturday night all together. Um, yeah, and if you have any friends, Joanne, please tell your friends because it'll be a very small crowd of people. Apparently, they didn't have a lot of success on the marketing of the event. Nice to be seen, Shirley. Oh, as a matter of fact, a week ago on Thursday night, we had the Starlight Foundation event here with Kane Hodder and Rick McCullum. And they were here to take the prize winners to come for an investigation here. And we were reviewing the footage and we got some stuff. They definitely got some stuff that happened here. The lights were going spazzy. REM pod was going off. The K2 meters were going off. The cat toys were going off. There's a picture I posted. I took one picture of the of the group of us. Here, I'll see if it's still on here. I'm sure it still is. Let's see the pictures. Let's see. Will this flip over? No. I want it this way, you dumbass. No. Here. That's me in the middle and Kane. Damn this thing. It's kind of hard. Here, let me see if I can blow this up anymore. Oh, there you go. Here, get this out of the way. There's Kane and Rick. Rick's on the left, Kane's on the right, and I'm in the middle. And I'll show you the rest of the people here. That's one of I think that was the sister of the grand prize winner. That was the grand prize winner here. And then the people from Starlight Foundation, Blake was right there. And that's Judy, Kane's manager. So, well, thank you very much, Merlino. I should speak to you and talk to you guys about doing something with the book since I need to have it reformatted so I can get them printed, and also about putting it up on Amazon and getting it out there big time. So give me a call after the show. Seriously, we need to talk. Oh, very funny, Merlino. No, Kane didn't. Kane was asking for it. You see, one of his dear friends died in December. So Kane was like saying, it's somebody that was very close to me. And it turns out it was Tony Todd. And he was like, really, like, oh my God, oh boy. So that's why Kane was like hoping to have some activity. Oh, shit, Merlino. Sorry to hear that. Feel better soon. Exactly. Scott on tape is here. I have Scott. Scotty, how are you? How am I? I'm still here, dealing with this shit and trying to get through with things. Scott was here 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact, for a few nights. Well, he was here for one night, as it turned out. But Scott was great. Scott is the one and only. He's the best. Scott's always welcome here. I need to talk to Scott on the phone, as a matter of fact. I was going to say, Scott, if you want, I can call you on the phone. The phone's over there. I can call you on the phone. We can have you speaking to us, You want me to do that, Scott? All right, I'll do that, Merlino. Absolutely. Oh, Scott's the best. He's popular because he's just awesome, He's the best. He's the craziest son of a bitch. We still have to have some ghost activity happen for Scott and I when Scott visits next. Which, God, I don't know what the hell that's going to be. When do you get to come back again, Scott? I'm still waiting to get the gosh darn docu-series sizzle reel done. Yeah, the new Odd Couple, absolutely, no doubt. There's no doubt about that. But like I said, I was talking to you guys about making sure you guys go out there and see this movie, House at the End of the Drive. It's where they died. This film. Ghost.com, and you can rent it there. There's a link there. Of course, together. Yes, Scott and the Grim Life. That would be funny. Thanks, Nance. I appreciate that. Yeah, Scott, I told you I need to get that haircut. I finally got that cut. It took 13 months, but it'll all grow back anyways. So, Scott, let's see about that. Let's see, Scott on tape. I've got his number here because he called here 2 weeks. Here we go, Scott. February 15th. Today is the 5th. Did you guys hear that? Hey, Scott, you got the gosh darn dead bell to ring. How classic. Scott, you there? Say something.
I'm watching you.
Obviously, that's why I called you up. So did you hear the dead bell rang right before I called your number?
I saw it. I see everything.
You heard that.
Wait a minute. There's like a fucking, excuse my language, 30-second delay. This is very funny. Oh, boy.
The bell went off when I'm talking to you, and it was like, oh my God, I can't believe the bell went off.
I know. It means the omelets are ready for payment for it. Pick them up, deliver them.
The question is when are you coming back to LA?
I'm going to be there possibly mid-April, but definitely end of May.
Really? Mid-April? That'd be interesting. Jesus Christ.
I don't know yet. Depends. They're talking to people about doing that second movie with the same company. There's one I told you about.
Right. See if they need a haunted house location to shoot in.
Oh, I should have. I would have been too. I know they're looking for their new location schedule right now.
Oh, well, call them tomorrow. Tell them your friend, he lives in a haunted house down the street from Sharon Tate's. Got a lot of notoriety.
Yeah, I got to call them anyways. Yeah, I will call them. I was supposed to call them 3 days ago, whatever. What's everybody doing in the chat? They're all watching you sitting there?
They're all watching me. Like I said, I had Kane Hodder and Rick McCullum here last Thursday night with the Starlight Foundation for an event here.
Yeah, Kane Hodder, Jason in part 7, part 8, part 9, I think.
It was hysterical. He was talking about having, killed. Well, Rick's saying, Kane's killed me in a movie with a chainsaw, an 8-foot-long chainsaw. And he split me and this other guy in two. And I'm like, I remember when that happened in the scene. It was Freddy versus versus Jason. And it was like split him. He cut him right up the middle. Like, oh, it was vicious. And they were talking about it and how it, make sure you have a cup because there's so much blood because the guy was a newcomer to the series. It was so funny. But they were here. And
that's very short. Do you find it was very small?
Who?
Kane Hodder.
Kane? No, Kane's about 6'3", but he's very, Kane's 70 some odd years old now. He's not a kid.
He's 6'3", but it must be, I'm taller than him.
Well, he's also, like I said, he's got a lot of wear and tear from his work as Jason, is arthritic and, he's a little bit, it's just, it takes a lot of time. And Rick was the same way. it's what happens to everybody when you get older, especially when you have that much abuse and, wear and tear on your body when you're doing those movies and you're doing a lot of stunts and stuff.
Well, when you turn 80 next year, we're going to have a big party for you, and then we'll make it through it.
80, try 100.
It's like, oh my goodness. Now, I actually have where's your, I had it here somewhere. Oh, right here. House at the End of the Drive.
Yes.
People can find it on the Wed Murders or houseattheendofthedrive.com.
Yes.
But make sure you see that because people, you can't go and see it in the theater or something,
I wish they could. God would help me. I'd be happy as hell. Because I talked to this guy at Paramount, and he was like, "Well, it looks like it's an old movie." It's like, no, it's not old. It's a period piece.
It's a period. How long ago was it made?
It was shot originally in 2005.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Even it's 20 years old.
Yes,
you gotta update that. That is an older movie now.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's never been seen before. We call it new old stock, NOS.
Okay. All right.
By the way, everybody, this is Scott on tape that you're listening to in the background there. I just want you all to know that.
Can you hear me properly with it going through like a landline to a computer?
You're on a speakerphone, and I'm live streaming on my computer.
I understand everything that's happening.
Yes.
You don't have to explain it to me. I'm saying, can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you loud and clear.
Oh my goodness.
As they can hear me, they can hear you.
Yeah, okay, that's what I want to make sure that people can hear, so they can hear.
Yes, they can hear properly. As long as they have their hearing aids turned up, they can hear us.
Lucas and Nancy saying they can hear me. I know Matt and I know Nancy. They watch my channel.
I haven't been looking at people's comments, to be honest. I thought a remake. That's what I told the guy. That's what I was trying to tell the guy at Paramount. It's like, look, buy the franchise and the rights to the intellectual property, make the film, shoot the sequel, the remake, and the prequel all at once, and then you edit as you go along, because most of your expenses are in editing and doing the sound and the music and the Foley work and having, to put the, doing the whole score. That's where you spend a lot of money. But if you shoot it out at one time and you basically hedge your bets so that your actors don't come back and say, oh, it was a big success, I want more money. It's like, or not Michael J. Fox, Luke Skywalker, what's his face? Mark Hamill, you have a car accident and you have to wait a few years till your face heals to go back and shoot the next, the sequel to Star Wars. Was it number 4?
You're talking about a sequel to this movie, Your House at the End of the Drive?
No, I'm just saying this is why you shoot all 3 of them at once. There are 3 reasons why. A, financially, you don't have to worry about your actors coming back and saying, well, it was a big success, I want all this money now. And then B, somebody gets killed or gets into a car accident and you have to wait for them to heal up. 3, the Michael J. Fox effect that, look, when they shot Back to the Future and then Back to the Future Part 2, it is like, my God, look at how he's aged and how much makeup he had to have. So they shot 2 and 3 at the same time, basically. And that's what I said, shoot 1, 2, and 3 at once, shoot it out for over about a 12-week period, and you're done. And that way, nobody ages, nothing changes, and the storyline stays the same, and people look the same. And nobody's charging you more because it was a success.
20 years from that story. Now, listen. What movie do you want to make?
This movie, House at the End of the Drive, remake it.
I see you give me the finger. Don't you dare.
It's not a 30-second delay, is it?
Yeah, here we got Nancy. She wants to be an extra. That's perfect.
You can be an extra.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't exactly know where the extras are going to be, except for maybe in the 60s portion of the film, because it's a small cast,
You have this open and an epic plan in your head.
Yes, I have this epic plan. Well, I've already got I've got the middle portion of it. I just need the sequel and the prequel. So why not just shoot the sequel, prequel, and the remake all at once?
Sequel, prequel, and remake.
Sequel, prequel, prequel and the remake means the first movie before the origin story of our movie, then the movie, and then of course what happens in the future.
Now listen, I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood over the past few days. I love that movie, as you know.
Yes.
They shot the scenes with the car is parked actually at the bottom of Skello, where Skello meets Skello, across from Bella Drive, right?
Yes.
But the rest, when they're walking up the street, that's near the house where they actually shot it.
Yeah, they were here for 2 days and 2 nights, and they were shooting them walking up the driveway, and then halfway up they cut the kids.
They don't walk by your house.
No, they stop. They turn the car around in my driveway, and they cheat when they're shooting it so that you don't see the house with the wall next door.
Yeah, they did. They totally made it look different. But then I knew those big plants at the bottom of Cielo. Right away, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely shot there.
Oh yeah, when the car goes spins out, that's them. I saw them when they were shooting that down the with the MG. That was crazy. It was nuts. The house has been active of late, as a matter of fact. I love it. With the rain going, it's been nuts.
World of Micah just did locations for the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Too many locations for me. I'm like, I recognize every single one. They shot it all in North Hollywood, on Ventura, and on Burbank, and all by Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, back and forth. They shot.
You hear that? The bell just went off. Oh, check that out. Check it out, guys. The light, the toy, that's not for me. I didn't do that. The light just went off on one of the whatchamacallit balls. The cat toy. Yeah, the cat toys there was going off. That's amazing. What time was that at? That was at 8:26. That's pretty solid. That's amazing. The ball and the toy, and the bell went off. Pretty good, huh? You there, Scott?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm watching, looking in the background behind you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they like me.
Yes, they're very attracted to Scott. They like Scott. The problem is if Scott wants to be here and have the activity occur for him while he's here.
Yeah, I demand it. I don't understand the spirit. Do what I say. It makes no sense.
Subscribe to Scott's channel. Subscribe to my channel. We need some subscriptions there, please. We have the video. The video you and I shot here, the live, is at 818 video views.
That's good.
Not bad.
Properly.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but you can get more views by putting the proper tags and title. I told you. I
need to have a course with you so you can teach me exactly how to do it.
I've tried that.
Not just running around like just say, write this down, David, so you have this list of things to do and how to do it, and I would have it done.
Yeah, this person, DuFonet, they're right. DuFonet, when I was in the video, when I was downstairs, when I was alone, there was a lot of activity. I get a lot of activity when I'm alone usually. That's how it works. But definitely at your house.
Oh, yeah, here.
When I was alone.
Oh, definitely. When you were here, it was like crazy active.
No, the time I came with Jazz and Victor.
Yes. No, look, I don't want to get into it. You had more activity. Look, you'll have more activity next time you come here to the house. Just by the fact that, you're visiting again, the activity will be like, okay, it's him again.
Yes, they'll remember me. They remember me. I know they do.
Of course you remember you. The spooky tutor. No, Weasel, he's the social media influencer tutor. That's what we were talking about.
I'm an influence. Who do I influence? Hey, yeah, have the Beetlejuice guys been following lately?
Yes and no. Not really as much as they were. When they were here, it happened a lot. I have video of them and like Kane's like, no, that didn't. He goes, that's nothing. This is rigged. I said, no, it's not, Kane. That's not rigged. And we were downstairs in the theater room. He was talking about wanting to see Tony Todd's Spirit. And it was like the lights started flickering on and off after he said it. And we were there for like 20 minutes before it started happening. And the lights were fine. And then the K2 meter and the REM rod started going off. REM pod started going off. The REM pod started going off. And I was like, well, what do you make of that? He goes, oh, it's a short. And I said, the reason why it said at the beginning of the night we should be in one small group together is because if something happens, it's not like, oh, somebody's in a different part of the house or somebody's outside the group is playing with a light switch. And I was like, they're all 8 of us are here right now, including the people that are videographer and photographer, and the other guy from the Starlight. The 2 people that the winner and the sister, and myself, Kane, and Rick, and that was it. And it was like the lights were acting really big, and it was like, well, no, I said, come on, let's be honest. And it was amazing. The whole night was just crazy amazing. It was just, but he didn't get the activity he wanted because he wanted really more pervasive type of stuff. Because he really says, I want him to reach out to me and touch me physically and manifest.
There's no video of this, right? This isn't on YouTube.
No, I don't have. I have the video. Yes, I don't have it on YouTube. No, obviously.
On YouTube or no?
I have not put it on YouTube. I don't know. I might put it up. I have to sit down and try. I need an editing program that I can work with. But it's great.
You have Kane Hodder at the house. I mean, that's a big draw for horror fans.
Yeah, I know. But Kane and Rick have been here. We're here 16 years ago in 2009. And I have pictures of them here with R.A. Mihailoff as well.
Who?
R.A. Mihailoff. Go look him up. I think he was Leatherface in The Hills Have Eyes.
Leatherface and The Hills Have Eyes are 2 different movies there, weirdo.
Well, he was the guy that was in The Hills Have Eyes, as I remember him telling me.
These are 2 different people.
He could have played both roles,
I doubt it. I'll find out. And I have a video coming tomorrow about one of the people you just spoke about.
Who? Rick McCullum or Kane Hodder?
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, yeah. He was apparently good friends with Kane, He was really busted up.
Video on him.
Wow.
I hope so. Yeah, Tony Todd tomorrow on my channel.
That's amazing. Good plug. Good plug. Good plug. Good plug. Good plug. Hey, your friends that were here with you are going to be. One of them is putting a video up of their visit here with you.
Who is?
Who was here the other night with you?
I was there with Pete, Christina.
You were here with Pete and Jeff.
Chris and Jeff. Yeah.
Jeff's video is coming out on Friday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Do you guys? What's Jeff's? Let's plug Jeff's channel.
909 Adventures. I'll write it in the chat.
909 Adventures was here with of course Scott, and he shot a video here. Now, what about Pete? What about with Pete? Did he ever figure out?
Nope, it's still down.
It's still down.
Everything is still, all his social media is still down.
All of it.
All of it.
Who the hell cursed him?
I don't know, man, but it happened to, who did it happen to? Happened to a good friend of mine here in Toronto as well. Same thing, Instagram shut them down. Don't ever open attachments or strange messages from people. Trust me. That's what happens.
I do not open up anything.
Yeah. Except your heart.
You sent my heart?
Except your heart. You open up your heart.
What heart?
Your heart. Oh, for fuck's sake. Your heart.
What about my heart? I opened it up to who?
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta work on my video. I gotta watch the late team. They're losing. I'm stressed. I love you, David.
Hey.
I will talk to you after the weekend.
Scott on tape. Hey, wait a second. Did you ever make a video of your visit here or no?
I made the one, and then I attempted to make 2 others, and nothing happened.
Couldn't you just make another one?
What?
Couldn't you just
Here I am
make?
again. Here I am again at the Oman house 45 minutes later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Nothing happened.
Well, I mean, look, as I said, you gotta focus on what you did have, the fun you had, the time you had with the people, the camaraderie. I mean, it's not always going to be fun and games with the spirits here. I promise you, you will have an experience. Spend the night here instead of spending the night at some fucking hotel like a floozy, and spend it here and see if you get some activity that way. And you do a live stream.
I'll get some activity from those spirits, I'm sure. I can only imagine.
Hey, honestly, when Kane was here, he's like, "Give me a drink." He spent 20 minutes looking up and down the street. Got kind of lost. He was a little bit flustered. He was like, "God damn it!" He goes, "I can't believe." He goes, "Where the fuck is this goddamn place?"
Well, I love the streets. I love going up and down that street. You know that I love it. I love being on that street and walking up and down.
He was driving up and down Cielo proper. He couldn't find the driveway, like I did 40 years ago.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a sign anymore. That's why people don't know.
Exactly. He goes, "There's no signage." I said, "That's why I said make a left at Bella Drive." He goes, "I didn't hear you." It's like, oh shit.
You can't. If people don't know that it's hard to find.
And then you have to drive up 0.2 of a mile, so it throws you for a loop because you have to drive up the windy, narrow driveway to get up here. And it was amazing. He was just so flustered. He goes, "Give me a glass of whiskey, please." It's like, okay. He goes, "I feel so much better," because he stayed here for like 4 hours. They didn't leave till like midnight. They got here at like 7.
But Google Maps doesn't go on your street, like the street view. It ends at your street.
Right.
So that's why people can't find it.
No, they can't.
It is a street, but it's not really. It's a private drive.
It's a private drive, exactly. So you don't really get to see. It is, boy, was he upset. But he got, he had a good time. This is one thing I got to tell you. You know that Frank Sinatra music box that I have on the bar there that looks like the bust of Sinatra? Well, during the day, I got this weird bug up my ass to go turn it on. So I cranked it up and I let it play. And it plays, I did it my way. And it played for about 20 minutes. And I was down in my office working, and I heard it pluck a few chords, and then it finally went out. Fast forward to about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, we're all in the den, 5.5 hours after it stopped, and a few chords plucked on its own. And we have it on video. And I said, it's a spring operated. Once the spring is sprung, it's done. It doesn't retain any energy in that spring.
You got to put that video up.
I've got the video. It's with a bunch of videos that the Starlight Foundation producers wanted, the people, they wanted some videos from here. So I saved a lot of videos. So I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. From 3 different camera angles.
You got it. Wait, are they letting you put the footage up or not?
I can put the footage up. Why not? I'm not making any money on any of this shit.
Yeah, put it up. Yeah.
Put them up, fuck them.
It's your house. Who cares?
Well, like I said, it was amazing. Like I kept on saying to him, I said, and the bell went off a few times. I said, Kane, what do you make of that? And Kane's like, I don't know. I said, well, it's proof that there's something happening here that just shouldn't be happening. Come on.
But can you believe it?
He did, but he wanted more. I said, what do you mean you want? He goes, I want to physically feel something or see something.
Did he walk down the hallway by the laundry?
He walked down the hallway, and then he sent Rick McCullum in there. And Rick goes in there, and Rick's like 2 seconds in, he goes, all right, I hear footsteps walking around on the floor above us. And it's impossible because the other 6 of us were in the room right next to the office right next to the laundry room. So no one was on the floor above him. He goes, oh, I swear I hear the footsteps. So it was amazing.
Get the video up next time there in May, not in April. I'll only be there in April for a couple of days. But May, I'll have some more time. I'll show you how you got to get an energy program.
I really do. And it's like I said, I've got to, start making some money on this because I'm going flat broke here at the house with things. It's just ridiculous waiting for these, still waiting for the production people to edit the 3-minute sizzle reel a month after we shot. So.
Yes, but we need the sizzle. We need sizzle, David. We need sizzle to actually happen to sell it. You can't sell a tape without the sizzle.
You can't sell a bacon without the sizzle.
Whatever.
Hey, don't forget, subscribe to Scott on Tape's channel and subscribe to my channel as well while you're out there watching this stuff.
Hey, there you go. There's somebody in the chat saying that somebody is willing to help you edit. Friend Rock. Look
yes, David and Rocky are two friends. They're talking about editing the book. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about editing the book.
Oh, you need help editing. So you need help. That's just a blanket statement. But you also need help editing.
Yes, he says he wants to do that. Did Kane spend any time alone in the 3rd floor guest bedroom? Yes, he was in there. He was having a good time. David Merlin says, yes, he can watch it. Hey, Debbie. This is, by the way, we're on with Scott on Tape from Ontario. Is that where you were, Ontario? Or?
I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yes.
He's in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, which is now boycotting America. No.
It's true. It's crazy, but,
yeah, let's not, we don't talk politics because I can't say anything. I choose not to discuss.
Exactly. It is what it is. But I had Canadian water and Canadian energy drinks tonight. What can I do? Got support.
I don't drink any of those energy drinks anyway, so I wouldn't know. But
you shouldn't mix it with your heart pills and cocaine. Definitely not.
I don't. Something nice to say there, isn't that just insanity indeed? Geez, Scott, it's good to hear your voice, and thank you for taking the call and being, a guest on my show. Even though it was only on the audio side, you're always a crack up, audio or video wise. Like I said, I got to get this thing reconnected with this executive producer over at Paramount and talk to him. If I can get that thing rolling right, I'd love to. Like I said, reconvene and talk to him, make it happen. So
let me know. I'll talk to my producer tomorrow about
the house. If they need a haunted location, it's great for the marketing.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell them. It's a really good thing. It's a house on Oak Yellow Drive. I have the script, so I gotta finish reading it. But I'll
tell me. I'd love to do a cameo myself in his film, since obviously. Plus, like I said, the house is so tall, the ceilings are so tall, we can use it in a way.
The problem is there's not a lot of room for trucks on your street.
Not on the street, but down below. Well, on the street, you can actually park the trucks up here, some of them, in front of the neighbor's house, as long as he's not in town. Like I said, he's not in town. We've got my house going down the driveway, and then, of course, on the main street down below. And also at the cul-de-sac. At the cul-de-sac in front of the second house. When Quentin was here, they put trucks there and they put them on the main street down below.
Right, but there's a low budget. I don't think they want to pay for all those permits. Who knows?
No, you don't have to worry about the permits. A private drive means you can park on the private drive and there's no problem.
The neighbors aren't going to like that.
Well, so what? My neighbor next door isn't around. So if he's not in town, it's not a problem.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, take care. I'll talk to you soon then. Thanks again, Scott.
Bye, everyone. Yeah, bye.
All right, bye. So that was Scott on Tape, the world famous Scott on Tape. Now I got to drink some water because I'm parched. I know I didn't have his video live. It would have been nice. So Sam Hain, Irene Crowley is talking about the event is a week from Friday night here. She's going to do a live stream and a ghost investigation here. So get in touch with her for the tickets that she's got. And like I said, American Ghost Walks has got their event on Friday and Saturday night, the 7th and 8th coming up. So if you want to go, go. I didn't make that happen. And there's nobody in the house but me right now. That lighting up and that bell going off right after is just crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Scott's a classic. Scott and I, we hit it off. Every time he comes to the town, it's like, okay. He's like, I want to see ghosts. Come on, I want to see. Like, come on, don't go Lindsay Lohan on me. Do not go Lindsay Lohan. It's like, where are the ghosts? Where are the ghosts? It's like, and Kane was kind of like, he was not demanding, but I mean, I understand his interest, but his friend only died 3 months ago. So it's kind of, as I spoke to a psychic, she said, the odds are that the spirit of somebody like Tony Todd, who just died 3 months ago, being acclimated enough to manifest and to visit here is, hard to imagine. It's, he's a novice ghost. So what did you say? He makes me laugh. Yes, Scott makes me laugh. Yes, he does. Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, very funny. Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, something like that. He's too young of a spirit. Hey, Joy. Hey, Joey. Oh, you think it was because you guys? Yeah, they knew it was you, Joy. Joy, what are you guys doing this weekend? I've got Friday and Saturday night here. We're looking for people to go to ghost hunt. Yes, it's a real pumpkin. That's why I put it in the scene. That's from Halloween. You kidding? Of course it's a real pumpkin. Tony Todd passed. I saw him in 2023. Silver screen. Yeah, it's too sad. It's too bad that he passed. But like I said, I thought it was a little premature. Yeah, that was going off. That's just nuts. I mean, it's literally 4.5 feet from me right here. So it's amazing. What? Debbie says, I'm still having 2 pumpkins still alive. Yeah, that's from October this year. It's the one I think I got at I think I got it Rouse mid October. So that's October. So November, December, January, February, March. It's 5 months. I've had them to like May and June. One lasted to July last year, and then we blew it out. What did you do? Place 4th in. That's not mine. That's my friend's. That's some horse riding thing. No, it has not rotted, Louise. It wasn't mine. That's my friend's. Whatchamacallit, ribbon from horse. Joy, who do you know that wants to go? Get some people. Invite some people to come up. Well, Brian, at the events when we have the investigations here, yes, we do. We have the seance. Your pumpkin is turning orange. Well, I would hope it would be turning orange. Hey, Thad, what? You're a speaker at Paracon. No, I'm not going to be at the Pacific Paracon. I was there last year. Sorry, Vicky. I really. Yes, and again, when Irene's here in a week, on the 14th, a week from Friday night, she intends to do a seance here. But what's everybody? So look, like I said, it was so much fun having them here, though, because it's like I said, 16 years since Kane and Rick had been here, and it was just like the girl wanted to go on a ghost hunt. So they came here, and like I said, the lights were just going. And I'm like, Kane, he goes, well, where's light switch? I said, well, one's right there, right behind you. The other one's in the door, in the hallway. I said, no one's here outside of us. There's nobody else here. It was so funny. it was a lot of fun, you know. When am I going to be live? I'm right now live, aren't I, Weeze? I don't know. I just came on tonight because the people at American Ghost Tours, American Ghost Walks asked me if I would go on live. I said, yeah. My dad and I built it for $100 a square foot, and I finally paid it off, but I have property taxes. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dad. But my dad and I built it, sweat equity, literally building this house. 4 years, almost 4 years to build it. Oh, the seances are all fine. We have great stuff that happens at the seance. Sometimes the piano plays, sometimes we record voices. No, I'm not anywhere near the wildfires, thank God. Oh, I'm glad you liked them. Melissa, I'm glad you liked them a lot. Oh, that would have been fun, Mike. Really? How interesting. I've got the Ouija board rug and the big planchette. I don't, you know, I've also we played with the Ouija board, the Beetlejuice version, which is green. Um, I personally think that the older ones are better because the used ones, the older ones are bigger. This one's like this big by this big. I'm like, where's the Ouija board? It's so small. So yeah, Ouija board, Schmidgy board, you know, it's just some cardboard pressed. It's made in a gosh darn toy store. I mean, it's the toy manufacturers manufacture it. It's, you know, it's what it is. It's just supposed to be a tool for people to focus, but you can use what is it, a crystal at the end of a chain and do it like that. And, you know, you can do the same thing, you know, it's just for you to focus on, that's all. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. Kane's a great. He's so funny. It's like where the I want to see some ghosts. I want to come on. I want to he really is. I want to see. I want to have some physical proof that my friend is here with us. And I'm like, oh boy, I would really hope that we could get him to show up. But it's like, how are your animals? My animals are fine. They react to the activity. They chase stuff around. Like I said, when he started saying things when we were downstairs, I want to see something, and then the lights started flashing. I said, we've been in here for 20 minutes and the lights have been fine. Come on, what does that have to, don't you think that? It's like, no, that's not enough. It might be a short. And I said, I don't think it's a short. I really strongly do not believe that it's a short. I think that there was activity there. So. Who is that? Oh, that's LA Vlogs. Hey, LA, we got an event coming up with American Ghost Tours. It's pinned. The link is pinned up there for this Friday and Saturday night, the 7th and 8th of March. If you know anybody, please refer them to it. It'll be a fun time. It's probably your father visiting you, Dad. That's, very, very possible. So LA Vlogs, take a look at that. Like I said, it's the American Ghost Walks. LA, let me respond and let me know that you got the message on that, by the way. Oh, I got 55. Wow, strong numbers. Thank you. And then, of course, Irene's got her event on the 14th, where she's going to do a live streaming, and then she's going to do a ghost hunt here. or ghost investigation out of, being kind to the spirits. It's on, Diane, if you go to houseattheendofthedrive.com, the link is to Vimeo, Vimeo, and you can go there and you can see it there. It's, like I said, it's $3.99 for 3-day rental. There's also the omanhouse.com in any event. It'll be fun, Matt. Like I said, Irene does her type of ghost hunt here. I just, go along for the ride, so to speak. That was so fun having Scott on. Scott's just like unreal. We says, yeah, it's very easy to rent. It's so easy to rent. It's like I said, are the ghost friendly? Yes, Dad. Well, see, the misconception is that people think that it's just Sharon Tate. It's like, oh, no. There's a revolving door at the front door right there, so that the spirits who come in are just constantly flowing. And then, of course, when you guys come in, you guys bring in your own cadre of spirits that are around each and every one of you. So they hit this environment. And then, like I said, people have experiences with people that they're connected to, their grandparents, their brothers, their sisters, their parents, their friends that have passed away. And they go, oh my God, I just felt this. All right, because did you have like a little tap came from in there, which is the kitchen, because the kitchen's over there, and I heard something. It's like one. So, as I was saying, that they feel like somebody was patting me on the back of the head, and I said, "Who's the first person that's passed away that you think of when that happened?" They said, "My grandmother. She used to pat me on the head like that," and I said, "That's who it was." I promote the movie all the time. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate it. Yeah, you heard the tap, Melissa. Yeah, there's nothing in the kitchen. The cat Domino's right there, curled up as a ball, and Reggie's over there, and Samantha's downstairs. Carne asada. Yeah, no kidding. That I'd love to make some carne asada. You heard a female voice, Eileen? Really? Oh yeah, no, I love it when I capture stuff on live. Like I said earlier, when the light, the little cat toy and the bell went off, that was great. To me, that was, you can't make that up. Like I said, I'm like going, I'm over here, my cell phone's over here, and it's all the way over here to my right. So no, ice makers doesn't make that sound. It makes much more of a loud sound than that. Yeah, it's very active, Melissa. That's what I love about it. It's never a dull moment here. And like I said, we were hearing voices when I was reviewing the footage from theirs. Excuse me, that was me. It was like, ooh. Yeah, it does seem kind of quiet. I mean, the bell's not going off, and the light did go off once earlier, but let's be honest. The fact that it didn't go off and hasn't gone off a lot in itself is a sign. Because it'd be one thing if it was just going off and off and off and off and off, and the bell was ring, ring, ring. It's like, well, okay, that's strange. But the fact that it hasn't is strange in its own right. No, I don't think anything's moved. Thanks, Eileen. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, spirits, Did you guys hear that? Right when I said spirits, I heard something like a soft bam. I was just about to say, spirits, if you're here with us, could you ring the bell? Spirits, if you're here with us, can you ring the bell, please? There's no radio on, Debbie. I heard that. The fish tank's over there. I could also turn off the fish tank as well. I heard that again. Spirits, could you speak up or just do whatever you're doing, but do it louder, clearly, louder. Do something interesting, something. Um, don't say that, Master Samurai. Radio in the distance. Howies. Interesting. I heard the whispering just now. Hi, Leanne. There's no television on here whatsoever. I've got my HDMI cable connected from the computer to the monitor that's the TV, so no. I'm hearing stuff and I don't have anything on. The dishwasher's not on, the washing machine's not on, nothing is on. I don't even have the heater on. I hear something. Do you want me to turn off the water in the fish tank? I can do that. God, I'm not going to be on that many more minutes. Yeah, let me go turn off the water. baby rings are standing up. I figured I'd turn the lights. I figured I'd turn the light on in there so you could see what was going on. What was I just saying? What the hell was that I just heard? No, Domino's there. Reggie's there, curled up asleep on the thing, and Samantha's downstairs. Melissa, you heard somebody say Paul? My father's name was Paul. I heard that. You saw someone in the room behind me walk by? Really? No, they don't get spooked. They chase stuff around. A female voice say, Paul, how interesting. That's the outside. It sounds like the sprinklers going on outside there. I don't know if you saw somebody back there in lines. They shouldn't have. Well, right now that was some of the sprinklers going off out there. That I heard from over there. There's no one in the house but me, and the cat's asleep there. The other cat's on the third floor. Yeah, Samantha's on the third floor. I'm in the second floor, asleep in the bedroom. So that was Reggie moving around. You saw the blinds move. It's impossible. The window's closed. So it's not like I've got the, well, that's the clock. You hear the clock tick tock, tick tock. There's no draft in here. I don't even have the gosh darn whatchamacallit, the heater on. I'm used to it, Debbie. And I don't really focus on the stuff that's happening here, so it's not like, No, the rain, it's not raining right now. It's actually stopped raining. Hi, Calamity. Under the Tate photo. Yeah, there's some spirits tonight. The cat ball and the bell went off right one after the other, which was kind of freaky because I was sitting here and there was no movement on the floor. And there's two cat balls there, if you notice. There's one and the other, and the blue one went off and the other one didn't. So does he know it wasn't like an earthquake? Because they both would have gone off. Did I? No. I'm just exhausted under a lot of stress. That's the refrigerator going off over there. Yeah, we catch activity quite a bit here, Melissa. Yeah, it's crazy. Tonight was like when Scott got on the phone, it's like the cat ball and then the bell went off. And I was like, I'm looking, oh shit, the cat ball went off. But that's why I put two of them there because I figured if they both go off, then it's an earthquake. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. The bell could set the cat ball off. No, 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 no. The bell cannot set the cat ball off. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. You have to physically hit the ball to make it go off. Because it was pretty strange. It's not Reggie making the sounds, that's for sure. This is very crazy. It's nuts. Bring it closer. It's just the dead bell. It's just a hotelier bell connected to an EMF meter. The bell vibrates when it dings, not enough to make the ball go off. No. Who protects my house? Nobody protects my house. You know. I felt the temperature. We've had cold spots in the house, yes. No, the tremors, we didn't feel any of the tremors here. I was like, what tremors? I didn't feel any. Oh yeah, no doubt purple door. They're present. No, 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 the bathroom, the mess of tiles is in the master bathroom. That's the guest bathroom. Yeah, I agree with you, LA Vlogs. That's when I was talking about the bell and the fact that the bell and the ball and then bing is like one. It was pretty interesting. Like I said, LA, I assume you're local to the area. There's crazy activity that happens here and it's inexplicable. You're off, Brooks. You're out of here. You might have heard a man's whisper. There's no doubt about it. There's plenty of times when we review footage and it's like, who the hell was that talking in the background of this? Who the hell was what? I was alone. Well, get some rest, Brooks. I mean, it is midnight your time. That's Reggie. Yeah, like I was there, Matt, so it was nuts. Let's just remember it was nuts. Well, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I hear sounds, I just can't figure it out. Get some rest, Irene. No sweat. Yeah, I've had stuff go, abort, leave one place and then show up another place in another room. It's been a while since I've had that. Oh, my pleasure, Brian. I'm glad you've enjoyed tonight. Oh yeah, Scott's been here, Defoe. He's had a great time here. Take care, Irene. I'll see you next Friday night. No, it has nothing to do with the spirits taking a toll on me. Not in the slightest. No, it's nothing to do with the dead at all. God help us. They're the easiest. It's just getting things going and getting things done. No, the Jack Johnson stuff's all put away. I've got stuff. If you want any Jack Johnson, go to jackjohnsonboxing.com. I've got plenty of stuff for sale of Jack's. It's weird. I don't know. No, I sold it. I sold a bunch of it's up for sale. Every time I talk loudly, I can hear it louder in there. I remember you got that, Merlino. It's weird, just weird. The energy is just so strange tonight. That's why I'm being kind of quiet, because the spirits are being quite loud. No, I sleep in the silence, Matt. You heard that? That was something. No, I haven't. The shutter doesn't want it because it's not bloody enough. No, I don't use a sleep mask. What? A gown and a cap? Merlino, cut the crap. Well, the aquariums are not making any sounds, so you don't hear that tonight. No, I don't think the spirits want my grub. Et juste un homme. Bonsoir. Oh, bonjour. What is it? 5 in the morning his time. The woman's whisper is normal. She said downstairs, yeah, most likely on the 3rd floor. It's clearly loud. No, I don't use aftershave. I got like a footstep there. Movie star, what the hell is this? Gosh darn, TMZ questions and answers. The daily lives, the here and now, the lives of those in the hood. I like both grapes, red, green, purple. I don't care. I like them all. Prefer seedless, of course, but I've been on for an hour and 17 minutes. I've got more people watching than I've had on many of my shows. Yeah, of course I'll be able to sleep like a lamb. Yes, of course you're outside the house. We've had people have experiences outside the house. Susan Atkins is not returning. Very funny. Snuggles with the spirits. I snuggle with my dog and my cats. Yeah, well, I'm sorry I haven't been. What in the hell? That was loud. No, it's not the cat. Hey, spirits, how about a couple of knocks? Right now, while we're on the show. Nothing fell over. That was just something getting knocked. Is this him? Hands up here, Calamity. Nothing fell. I didn't do like, ooh, look at that. Please move that pumpkin. How about if they just move the telephone? No chance. Dog's still curled up over there. He's sitting there curled up in a ball of sleep. The cat's here. Sitting. The cat's actually looking like, what the hell was that? And Samantha's downstairs sleeping. Ring that bell. They want you to ring the bell if you're around, spirits. Why don't I drop the pumpkin? When it's rotten, I'll drop the pumpkin. Not until then. I heard something there. It's nuts. Just really active. No, I'm not going to throw the pumpkin off the deck until it's time. When it's rotten, I will. When the bottom starts to leak, then I'll throw it out. Oh, Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me. Who the fuck? Hello? 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 Somebody called. Somebody over there, out there called and hung up. I wonder who that was. Well, somebody called and somebody decided not to speak. Why didn't somebody speak? You know, you can speak, you know. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. Her friend's going to talk to him tomorrow. Call him tomorrow about 7 a.m. Sorry, Mr. Conrad. So who the hell just called? Unknown. So somebody called and then hung up. Ain't that a kick in the head? No, somebody called the somebody from this that was watching called up and hung up. That's what it was. Because they went to the Ghost of Cielo Drive. There's a telephone number there if you didn't notice. So very funny movie star. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of spam calls. It was not Scott. It was not the spirits. Very funny. Very funny. No, I don't give out my telephone number. It just happens to be there. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer the call. The calls get screened, of course. That was just straight out of crazy. So, look, I've been on for an hour and 23 minutes. My God. Yes, I remember Star 69. Very funny. Well, thanks, Calamity. It's because I use Head and Shoulders. Or is it Herbal Essence? I forget which one it was. Maybe it's Sassoon. I forgot. You just heard knocking. That's Domino. She's just moving back and forth in her chair, so it's going bang, bang. That's Domino, though, that I know. The house is popping tonight. It's very active for some reason. God, I was going to call Baron. He called 20 minutes ago. Her friend is going to talk to him tomorrow. Let me just look this. I don't. That's me. You heard someone say, just said David? Really? Reggie, is that you moving around? No, that was just Reggie moving around just now. It's strangely very, very active tonight. That's me burping, sorry. Spirits, the people that are watching from across the globe would like to have some physical proof that you guys are here. Could you like knock, knock, knock? 3 knocks. So it's more than 1, more than 2, but 3 total. Clear knocks so they can see that so they can know that you're here. Could you ring the bell behind me or even light up one of those gosh darn cat toys? Only one, that would be sufficient. Spirits, please give the audience what they want. There's no TV on in the house. It's just me and that's it. The faint talking you're hearing has got to be the spirits because it is not me. It's not a radio. It's not television. It's nothing. You can hear it better than I can hear it. I don't hear as much as you guys are reporting from what I'm reading. No TV on, nothing. Yes, my father's name was Paul. Well, this is being recorded. It's not, I'm not, disposing of it. Very funny, Mike. No, can't be talking from Dr. Phil's house, Marlena. Very funny. That's the cat right now. She's now waking up. That's the cat. I've never heard Dr. Phil. Yeah, the dogs and cats can see them. The hum, yes, that Debbie, that's very possible. That was Domino over there. No, just very tired, that's all. No, it's active. It's very active tonight. I don't know why it's so active tonight, but it's because it was raining. And it wasn't heavy rain, it was more misty rain than anything else. Reggie, no, that's Reggie. Wake up, we've got the ghost talking. It's interesting. It's we've never done a thing like this, where the house is active. If they would just knock the gosh darn ball, the cat ball. No, I'm not tired because of that. I'm tired because I'm stressed. I'd like him to hit the ball and to ring the bell behind me. That would be nice. Yes, the spirits enjoy the cat ball more than the cats. Absolutely. Domino, that is the HDMI Dom. Stop it. She's playing. That's now Domino walking around. So she's active now. It's no question of you can tell whether or not it is. I hear stuff going on over there, and Domino's right there behind me. You can see Dom. She's over there. She won't see her. Sorry. Stuart, quite to the contrary. The cat ball went off and then the bell rang tonight. So it's possible you could have seen a flash of light there, but there's nothing, no reason for it. No, I don't think it stirred him up. It just made so that people could see in the room. Yeah, there's lots of talking. I can feel the energy is quite ramped up tonight. But look, I've been on for an hour and it's going on 35 minutes. I don't want this to be like a long video, But this was a good night. It was a fun night. We had a lot of interesting interaction with the spirits and the cat ball and the bell going off. as intermittently as it's happened, is still valuable because it just goes to show you that it wasn't a short. It wasn't like somebody was walking around, well, physically, and it created the cat balls, contact with the cat ball and the bell, because it was just too close for comfort to the fact that the cat ball went off and then the bell went off right, and after that it was like, oh, okay, that's a good one. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun tonight, Debbie. And the blinds moving was also good. And the voices that you guys were hearing, it was a good night for that. So, with that said, I will let you guys go and bid you all adieu. Like I said, come out Friday and Saturday night, this coming 7th or 8th of March, with American Ghost Walks. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. It'll be a small group, I promise you. What's everybody gonna head to sleep anyways? Yeah. No sweat, Matt. My pleasure, Vicky. And again, thank you for watching. Go watch the movie. Go rent the movie, Housed at the End of the Drive, housedattheendofthedrive.com. Share it with your friends. It's $4 for 3 days rental. Again, I appreciate it. Yeah, stress is a killer. Don't even start. And we'll be back on soon enough. But again, Friday and Saturday night, and then the 14th is with a rain here at the house. So I'm off. I'm out. Have a very good night and take care.